Karma is a fundamental principle deeply rooted in Eastern philosophy and spirituality. However, it's not confined to the East. Elements of this idea can also be found in the New Testament. At its core, karma is all about the interplay of causes and consequences, the unwavering rules governing our existence, and the universal law of cause and effect. Karma is not some form of divine punishment imposed upon us by a higher power. Instead, it's a consequence, a natural outcome that arises when we break the laws of cause and effect. This law operates impartially, without any room for arbitration or change. Ignorance of these consequences often leads to the making of mistakes. These errors may sometimes be unintentional, but they can also be deliberate, as individuals often prioritize their desires and avoidance of unpleasant situations over adhering to the principles of cause and effect. Karma doesn't play favorites. It deals out both rewards and punishments, shaping our lives based on the choices we make. Every action, every decision carries with it lasting consequences. It is essential to understand that karma is not influenced by our desires or wishes. It is instead shaped by what we have done and how we have done it. Even those who intentionally make mistakes often find themselves regretting their actions long before the consequences manifest. Failing to learn from these experiences can lead to trouble down the road. Our lives are profoundly influenced by karma. It is not an abstract concept, but a fundamental principle that shapes our existence on a daily basis. At its core, karma is the law of cause and effect, an impartial force that operates in the background of our lives, silently recording our every action and determining the consequences we will face. This concept is not limited by geographical boundaries or religious affiliations. It is a universal truth that transcends cultures. When we speak of the impact of karma, we are referring to the idea that every action we take, every decision we make, has a ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate moment. Our past deeds and choices become part of our consciousness and influence our present behaviors. This interconnectedness between our past, present, and future is a central theme in the understanding of karma. It underscores the idea that our actions are not isolated events, but are part of an ongoing cycle of cause and effect. The principle of karma also highlights the importance of personal responsibility. We are the architects of our destiny, and the choices we make have real and lasting consequences. Whether our actions are intentional or unintentional, they carry a weight that cannot be ignored. Ignorance of the consequences of our actions is not an excuse. It is our responsibility to seek understanding and awareness. One critical aspect of karma is that it does not discriminate. It deals out both rewards and punishments based on the choices we make. This means that even those who intentionally make mistakes often find themselves regretting their actions long before the consequences manifest. It is a sobering reminder that we cannot escape the consequences of our actions, and if we do not learn from our mistakes, we may find ourselves in a cycle of negative karma. Understanding karma and accepting personal responsibility go hand in hand. It is not a philosophy that encourages guilt or self-blame. Rather, it is a call to self-awareness and self-improvement. By acknowledging the role of karma in our lives, we have the opportunity to make more conscious and enlightened choices, leading to a more harmonious existence. In essence, karma is a teacher that provides us with valuable lessons about the interconnectedness of all life and the importance of ethical and responsible living. Our actions, motivations, and intentions are challenged, and we are guided along a path of personal growth and spiritual evolution. Karma is not solely concerned with our actions. It also delves deep into the realm of our attitudes and intentions. Our attitudes, such as selfishness, ambition, intimidation, and exploitation, play a significant role in the grand tapestry of karma's workings. These attitudes are like seeds that, when sown, yield specific fruits in our lives and the world around us. Consider the consequences of selfishness, for instance. When one's actions are driven solely by self-interest, it disrupts the delicate balance of cause and effect. Selfishness often leads to exploitation, where individuals prioritize their gains over the well-being of others. In the broader context, this attitude can result in the destruction of personal spaces and the exploitation of natural resources, which are all too familiar in headlines and news reports. Karma, as an impartial law, does not turn a blind eye to these attitudes. It reflects the chaos and disharmony they create in our lives and in the collective human experience. It is a reminder that our actions and attitudes are not isolated. They have far-reaching consequences that affect not only ourselves, but also the world we inhabit. Recognizing the role of attitudes in the workings of karma is a call to self-awareness and ethical integrity. As individuals and as a collective, we are urged to examine our motives and intentions and to strive for attitudes that promote harmony, compassion, and greater good. In this sense, karma becomes a mirror reflecting our inner world and guiding us towards a more enlightened way of living. A person's karma is not static. It grows and transforms as he or she pursues the purposes of life. It reminds us that our existence is not a mere series of random events, but a carefully orchestrated process of learning and evolution. At its core, the purpose of life, according to karma, is to grow through experience and understanding. To fully appreciate the significance of personal growth, we must first acknowledge that life itself is a continuous program of education. Every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to our learning and growth. It is through these experiences that we gain wisdom and insight, gradually unraveling the intricate web of cause and effect that governs our lives. Karma underscores the importance of recognizing this principle, which resonates not only in Eastern philosophy, but also in various fields such as science, law, medicine, ethics, and philosophy. Our past deeds and choices become an integral part of our consciousness, shaping our present actions and behaviors. This awareness prompts us to examine our lives more deeply, striving to understand the cause and effect relationships at play. In doing so, we embrace the purpose of life as a journey of growth and self-discovery, one that leads to greater harmony and fulfillment. By acknowledging the interconnectedness of all things and our role in this cosmic symphony, we align ourselves with the fundamental principles of karma and open the door to a more conscious and purposeful existence. Karma extends its influence beyond the individual, encompassing the collective as well. Within the framework of karma, each of us plays a role as a citizen of a broader community, or what some refer to as the trumpet tribe. Our dedication to the greater good of the group becomes a significant factor in shaping our collective karma. This collective karma, in turn, influences the experiences and destinies of the entire community or society. The concept of karma emphasizes the importance of working towards the success and well-being of our communities, as it is the legacy we leave for future generations. It underscores the interconnectedness of all individuals within a society and the responsibility each of us carries for the collective karma. When we recognize that our actions, both as individuals and as a collective, have consequences that ripple through time, it becomes evident that the choices we make today can significantly impact the lives of those who come after us. Our interdependence as individuals and society is reinforced by karma, which teaches us to act ethically and responsibly for everyone's benefit. In conclusion, karma is an intricate web of cause and effect that governs our lives, both individually and collectively. This principle transcends cultural boundaries and impacts how we live our lives profoundly. Understanding karma can lead to a more conscious and purposeful existence, one that is in harmony with the natural order of the universe. It reminds us that our actions matter, not only in the present, but also in the grand scheme of our spiritual evolution.